Okay, I wanted to talk about DIY stuff and the cost of doing something yourself. I've just made a jelly plate, or I'm attempting to make a jelly plate. It's sitting there right now to cure. But when you are a DIYer, sometimes you get these ideas, these crazy notions. Oh, jelly plate is the name of the brand of the little printing thing that you do. Look it up. You'll find out what a jelly plate is, so you can make lots of pretty prints and just so you can say you did DIY stuff, really. But what I'm trying to say is, when you are a DIY person, um, sometimes you will find yourself getting into the habit of, I can make that myself. Thus the name, do it yourself. Do it yourself. And you'll run all over town getting your stuff together. And sometimes you'll end up wasting more time and spending more money than if you would have just went online, found the thing you wanted, ordered it, and got it. But that's not what DIYers do. They like the challenge somehow of doing it. And so I did run around for about 3, 4 days, trying to get everything together that I needed, looking for glycerin. I already had some, but I knew if I used mine up, that I would need to replace it, because I use glycerin quite often, and I use it in other things. And I make a DIY potpourri, so I need the glycerin for that. At least I think I do. I'm sure I could use something else, but I do put glycerin in it when I make it. So I went around town looking for these different things. I went to several different stores trying to find what I was looking for. And today I finally got the final thing so I could make this. I thought I had a cookie sheet already that I could use, and I didn't. And I'm sure I could have used a cake pan, but then I'm going to need something to put the jelly plate in after it's done, so why not just put it back in what you made it in? And so there it is. That cake pan costs $1. Um, this, I bought this. I bought a crafting activity mat, and this is this right here. It's not actually in the jelly plate, but I bought this to use with the jelly plate, and I also bought another plate. And so all three of those things cost me $1 each, and with tax, there's that tax thing. So I had to go to that store. And then the other day I went to get the glycerin somewhere else, and I went to get the gelatin, and then I found out I didn't have enough gelatin, so I went back to get more gelatin. And so I'm just going to give you a rundown. Those three items I just mentioned, $1 each. The alcohol, 70%, was $1.24. The glycerin was $3.88, plus my time and my gas. So when you are a DIY person, you have to be happy with that, because that's all part of it. But I can already tell that jelly plate that I'm making right there is not going to be thick enough. And I'm going to have to live with that, because I'm not going to spend another $10. Well, I wouldn't have to spend $10, because some of the items I didn't use all of it. I didn't use all of the alcohol. Well, I guess that's the only thing that I wouldn't have to go replace, because I still have some alcohol left. And I would have to go back out if I was going to make this a double batch, melt this down, put another batch in it, and put it in a different container to make a bigger jelly plate, because I think that one is only going to come out to be about that big. But I don't think I'm going to do that, because if I do, the one I saw online, the thing that I did see online, I'm not sure what size it was, maybe 12 by 12 by 8, 12 by 10, I don't know. It was $25. If I go back out and spend another amount of money to buy, I won't have to buy the alcohol, but I have to buy $3.88 for the glycerin. I'll have to pay $2.67 for the gelatin to get the amount that I need, and I'd have to spend my gas to go back and get it. So sometimes it's not worth it. So if this doesn't come out and it's not quite as thick as I'd like for it to be, I'm going to have to live with that. And maybe what I would do is melt it down and put it in a smaller container, which is about maybe like your brownie pans. They're like 8 by 8, 9 by 9, depending on which one you have. And I may have to put it in a smaller container so I can get a thicker jelly plate. I don't know. That's just what you have to do if you're one of those people that doesn't like to just go buy it right off the bat, and you like to see if you can make it and how well it's going to work. So in a few days from now, at least by tomorrow, I will be trying, once this is cured, it says 6 to 8 hours, and hopefully I can keep my little fingers out of it for that long. I will be able to test it out, see how I like it, see if I'm happy with what I did. I'm pretty sure I'll be happy with what I did because I created something. And like I said before, or I have said before, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I don't like to waste money, but I don't think it'll be a waste. I just think that I will have to come up with plan B as far as plan B as far as if I think that's too thin, I'll have to decide, let me put it in something bigger, let me chop it up, melt it down, put it in something bigger so I get a thicker jelly plate. I'll get a thicker jelly plate, but I'll get a smaller one. It'll probably be more like this size instead. And this isn't very deep at all either, but if I use, look at the reflection there. Aren't I gorgeous? Look at that. Anyway, if I get a smaller container, like a brownie container, brownie, whatever you call it. You know, brownies, the thing you put brownies in, the little square thing. If I get one of those and put it in, like I said, I'll have a smaller jelly plate, but it'll be thicker. Maybe not that much thicker, but it'll be thicker. Because as that is, that right there is only going to be about this much of my finger to right about there. That's the depth of that one over there. So until I do this again, be nice to people. And one of the things I had noticed that people say on their videos, if you look at this video, and I don't get very many viewers, and I guess maybe sometimes you have to be happy with that too. I like to do DIY type of stuff, and I like to put it online, and recently I've been putting a few things online, and I guess I have to be happy with, maybe nobody will watch my videos but me. I'd rather it not be that way. I'd rather somebody would tune in, watch my videos, find something I said helpful, and if for no other reason at all, this is what you get from me for the day. You see that? If you get this from me today and nobody else gave you one of these, then you have mine. I'm giving you my smile, my genuine smile. Wherever I go, I just try to keep a smile on my face, you know, because what else you going to do? Things happen. What else you going to do? But I do want people to like my videos. So if you would, you can like my video. Give me a thumbs up. I certainly don't want a thumbs down. But I guess if you didn't like it, then maybe that's what you would do. But maybe if you did like it, don't give it a thumbs down. Just don't give it a thumbs up. And then people say subscribe. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I'm one of those people that uploads videos all the time. As you see, this is not the best. This is not the best setup here. I'm just sitting in front of my computer and I'm having a dialogue with myself for you to look at later. So, I would like to have some subscribers. Who wouldn't, you know? I mean, who wouldn't want a subscriber? And so if I have somebody new looking at it and subscribing, and if they come here, they'll see me, they will see my smile. Like I said, if you don't get anything else from me, you will get my smile. And I think that is worth a lot. You know, we don't smile enough. We don't look at people enough and give them a smile. So from me to you, that's my smile. And from me to you, be nice to people. I'll talk to you another time.